Welcome to this edition of MaddenUniversity.com's GameFilm, featuring ranked online games from Madden NFL 16. This episode pits DoughSquad813's Kansas City Chiefs versus TNT713's Carolina Panthers. The Chiefs won the toss and elect to receive. On a windy day, the opening kickoff sails through the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10 from the 20, our opponent opens with a 3 wide receiver set from a pistol formation. We respond with a nickel normal set and a cover 6 play. A run up the middle has the potential for a big gain, but the back misses the hole and only picks up 3 yards. On 2nd and 7, the offense shows the same personnel grouping but a slightly different formation. We reposition our defenders to disguise our coverage and give up the edge on the toss play to the left. On 3rd and 3, we encounter the same personnel from a shotgun formation with an empty backfield. We rush 5 and drop 6 into zone, but ignore the flats and give up more than enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, we are expecting a run play and stack the box despite the shotgun formation. The zone run has nowhere to go and only picks up 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, our defense faces another shotgun formation with receivers flexed on the outside. We anticipate a pass with corner routes on both sides, so we drop into a cover 4 zone, play over the top, and generate a coverage sack. On 3rd and 15, we expect another pass play and decide to use a cover 3 defense to defend the trips formation. We reposition our safety to cover a deep post and buy enough time for our 2nd straight sack. On 4th and 21, our opponent wisely punts to avoid giving us a short field. We pick up 6 yards on the return and begin our offense at our own 37. On our first play from scrimmage, we use a strong eye 2 tight end formation and motion the halfback to the left to divert attention away from a fullback dive play that picks up 6. On 2nd and 4, we use a strong eye twin receiver formation to create space on the right while checking our opponent's coverage. The defense packs the box, but we like our play against this look and pick up the 4 yards we need to convert. On 1st and 10, we keep attacking the middle of the defense, this time with a weak eye, halfback gut play that picks up 3 yards. On 2nd and 7, our I-form twin receiver formation faces what looks to be a man-to-man defense. We look to our tight end running the corner route as our first read, and fire a pass outside for a gain of 23 yards. On 1st and 10, we use a single back big formation against our opponent's quarter defense. Because of the front, we audible to a 0-1 trap play and bust up the middle for a gain of 12. On 1st and 10 from the 15, we stick with the single back big formation and run a stretch play to the left. We are able to outrun the interior defensive lineman, but the corner fights off the block and makes a solid stop outside the numbers. On 2nd and 10, we look to pass from the single back dice slot formation against a cover 3 defensive look. At the snap, we have 2 receivers available on the left. We opt for the curl route, but the pass is incomplete. On 3rd and 10, we return to the single back big formation and empty the backfield to spread a defense we believe to be in zone. At the snap, the end zone is well defended, and the passing windows are very small. We throw a safe pass to a back on a crossing route. On 4th and 6, we decide a field goal is our best option to salvage points from this stalled drive. On the kickoff, the ball is brought back to the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, we stack the left side of the line of scrimmage, but our shifting puts us in jeopardy on the right. At the snap, the handoff catches us without any defenders in the middle, and the halfback runs for 16 yards. On 1st down, our opponent hurries to the line to keep us off balance. We shift our defense to the right to prepare for another run to the middle, but the offense runs a pass play. We have enough zone defenders to contain the flood play and flush the quarterback to the left. On 2nd and 10, the offense aligns in a strong eye 3-wide receiver pistol formation. We pinch our defenders to rush on the right, but fall victim to a perfectly timed screen play. On 1st and 10, a shotgun 4-wide formation with 3 eligible receivers on the wide side could stress our coverage. Our defense shifts out of a look that stacks the middle, only to give up a draw play through a huge hole. A nifty spin move extends the gain and picks up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, we rush our nickelback, play man coverage, and spy with the linebacker. At the snap, we notice the halfback to the flat and sprint to cover with the defensive tackle, and reach the quarterback just as he unloads the pass. On 2nd and 10, we audible to a cover 3 to defend a shotgun tight formation. We pass commit to avoid biting on a play fake. Our defensive end pressures a throw to the end zone, and the resulting interception leaves us with our backs to the wall. On 1st and 10 from the 1, we are merely looking for space. We call a goal line quarterback sneak in the huddle, but encounter a stacked middle that gives us second thoughts. Failure to block the halfback power nets our opponent a safety. On the free kick, the returner brings the ball back to the 35. On 1st and 10, our opponent opens his drive with a read option play. The give to the halfback gains 3 yards after bending the run inside. On 2nd and 7, we decide to turn up the heat with a safety blitz from the right side. At the snap, we read the screen to the left, but a lack of defenders leaves us exposed for a huge gain. We're able to make a touchdown-saving tackle at the 12 after a gain of 59. On 1st and 10 after the huge gain, our opponent hurries to the line. We pass commit and drop to the end zone, but give up a crossing route to the tight end that moves the ball down to the 4. We find ourselves behind the 8 ball at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 2, we drop into zone to protect the end zone, but the offense runs a draw play after a high snap. Our linebacker makes a heads-up play and drops the runner for no gain. On 3rd and 1, the offense uses a goal line formation against our 5-2 defense. After some adjustments, the offense runs a strong toss and gets to the corner for a score. The extra point puts us behind 6 with 1 minute and 22 left in the half. On the kickoff, a strong tailwind helps send the kick through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, we start the drive with a 0-1 trap play that shows a commitment to the run and gives us an opportunity to get back to the line quickly for another play. On 2nd and 6, we hurry to the line, audible to a 4 vertical attack, and hot route our tight end to a slant. The throw underneath the cover 4 defense gives us enough for the first down. We hurry to the line again on 1st and 10 as time continues to tick off the clock. We audible to our favorite play, but can't find an open man before the 3-man pressure gets to our quarterback. Our opponent does us a favor and burns his first time out. On 2nd and 20, we choose routes that will move the defense inside so we can attack the sidelines. We motion our halfback to the slot and hot route him to a streak. Our opponent defends with man coverage and gives up a pass that puts us in 3rd and manageable. On 3rd and 1, we hurry to the line and audible to a run play to pick up 7 yards and the first down. Our first timeout allows us to regroup. On 1st and 10, we are close to field goal range. We run a play to get a chunk of yards, but all of our reads are covered. When we decide to scramble, a great play by the defensive end puts a quick end to our jaunt and causes us to call our 2nd timeout. On 2nd and 11, we believe we'll face another man coverage defense and run a slot post pattern that gets a man open in the seam as he crosses the field. On 1st and 10, with the ball at the edge of field goal range, we opt to hurry to the line again and take a shot at the end zone. Our opponent covers with 11 defenders and rushes none, giving us time to survey the field and launch a pass to our wideout, which he drops. At the half, even though we have yet to cross the goal line, we can move the ball and the game is still within reach. The second half kickoff was wind assisted, but remains in play. We field the ball deep in the end zone and bring it out to the 19-yard line. On 1st and 10, we call a run play in the huddle, but the box is crowded when we get to the line. A pass to the outside seems to be our best bet. So we audible to the bench play and fire the ball to our flanker on an outcut for a first down. On 1st and 10, we return to a version of a play we ran early in our first drive and motion our halfback out to the backfield before handing the ball to the fullback for a gain of 3. On 2nd and 7, we hurry to the line to keep our opponent off balance, then audible to an I-form twin wide receiver play we found success with in the first half. This time, we face a zone defense and attempt to fit the pass into the tight end, who takes a hit and drops the ball. On 3rd and 7, we call a deep pass play knowing our opponent will be ready. As the defense comes up to jam our receivers, we feel our matchups will prevail. At the snap, we survey the field and launch a bomb just beyond the reach of a receiver with a step on the defender. Our quarterback would love to have that pass back. On 4th and 7, a punt is the only logical call. We kick the ball low and to the outside to prevent a return. On 1st and 10, the offense is aligned in a strong eye twin tight end formation that will stress our defense at the flanks. We reposition our corner to maintain outside leverage, then sprint to the corner and force the ball carrier back into pursuit. The result, a gain of 4. On 2nd and 6, the offense is aligned to take advantage of space to the right. We overshift some of our defenders to the right, but the direction of the play is reversed, and out outstanding play by the defensive end puts a quick end to what could have been a big gain. On 3rd and 5, our opponent's offense again uses a shotgun formation that leaves a ton of space to the right. We are looking for a screen, but the play is an inside zone run that reaches the line of gain and converts for a first. On 1st and 10, the offense hurries to the line. Our initial thought is to look for the screen to the right, but the offense runs a play-action verticals play and fires a ball to an open receiver in the seam area. Fortunately, our deep defenders put a hit on the receiver that jars the ball loose. On 2nd and 10, we are again thinking screen, but the halfback motions out of the backfield and changes our thinking. Despite being assigned man coverage, our middle linebacker blitzes and leaves the running back alone in the flat where the quarterback delivers the ball for a gain of 9. On 3rd and 1, the offense foregoes the huddle to keep our defense off guard. We are still looking for the screen to the right, and this time, our opponent gives us what we want. We shut down the play for a loss of 2. On 4th and 3, our opponent goes for the conversion. Our defense is concerned about the inside zone play to the middle, but the offense runs a mesh concept with drag routes that rub defenders off the running back as he moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, the offense again hurries to the line, culminating in an audible to a cover 3 defense. When the offense swaps the slot receiver in the halfback positions in the formation, we immediately think pass and play our coverage over the top. The quarterback launches a rocket into the end zone that's batted away at the last moment. On 2nd and 10, our opponent opens with a back in the backfield, but motions him to the right slot to stress our coverage. We manually reposition players and pass commit, but our safety fans out to cover the wide receiver and lines up in the neutral zone to give up 5 free yards. On 2nd and 5 after the penalty, we overload the right side of the field to create a lane for a safety blitz. The added heat flushes the passer to the left, and our pressure puts a big hit on the quarterback that tests his toughness. On 3rd and 10, the offense breaks the huddle with trips to the right. Our defense audibles to a cover 4 to prevent giving up the big play, but fall victim to another pesky screen pass that we're able to stop just short of the sticks. On 4th and 4, our opponent drills the kick through the uprights to make it a 2-score game. On the kickoff, the kick sails long, and we make the catch with 1 foot out of bounds for a touchback. On 1st and 10, our awareness of this drive's importance is keen. We open with a single-back dice slot formation. Our opponent has had success with man coverage, so we adjust our routes and prepare for pressure. Without pressure, we are clear to fire a pass to our best wideout. On 2nd and 1, we hurry to the line to maximize our snap count and audible to a 0-1 trap play. Our opponent foresees a run to the middle but is blocked out of the play as we pick up 7. With a quarter left, we need to find our way into the end zone. On 1st and 10, we come back to a play that resulted in a sack in the first half, but we complete the pass to the tight end on the drag route for a gain of 4. On 2nd and 6, we hurry to the line to preserve our momentum and audible to a verticals play to take a shot downfield. Our opponent's defense is ready for the deep threat, so we hit our check down receiver and turn upfield for a gain of 8. On 1st and 10, we keep the party going and hurry to the line again. This time, we audible to a trips formation and read that our opponent is in zone defense. At the snap, we look high, but our tight end streak and slot corner are both covered. We go underneath to the drag route and pick up 5 yards. On 2nd and 5, we again forego the huddle and audible to a bunch formation on the right. We hot route the outside receiver in the bunch to a slant and drop the ball off to him in the middle to pick up 10 yards. On 1st and 10, we hurry up to the line and audible to a run play to give our quarterback some rest. Our opponent is aligned with defenders in the middle, but all of our blocks hit their mark, and we're one block away from breaking the run for a score. On 1st and 10, we refuse to let our opponent regroup and rush back to the line for another play. This time, we audible to the tight end post play from the pistol formation. Our opponent drops everyone into coverage. Our short pass is deflected, and we head back to the huddle. On 2nd and 10, we use another play that worked in the first half. The defense looks to be blitzing, so we hot route our left slot to a slant behind the box. At the snap, the defense drops into zone coverage and gives us a chance to read the field. We spot our flanker breaking toward the corner and sling the rock to the outside for an easy score. The extra point brings us within a field goal of taking the lead. With the wind at our backs, the kickoff sails out of the back of the end zone for another touchback. On 1st and 10, our opponent begins his offensive drive with the tight end aligned on the left side. The slot clears the zone, and the quarterback hits the tight end in the flat for a 10-yard gain. On 1st and 10, the offense aligns with two tight ends and open space to the wide side of the field. As we overshift, the tight end on the wing goes in motion, then remotions to his original position. As the play clock approaches 0, play action catches us off guard and goes for a gain of 18. On 1st and 10 with the clock running, we need to get a stop quickly to give our offense a chance. Our opponent calls a two-back, two-tight end formation from the left hash that threatens to be a toss to the right. A great tackle by our safety halts the run for a gain of just 4. On 2nd and 6, we are running out of time but aren't ready to begin calling timeouts. Our opponent calls a 3-wide, strong eye pistol formation. We are looking for a run play to the middle, but again face an irksome screen pass to the left that takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and inches, our defense stacks the line to prevent a run play until the halfback motions to the right flat. Our pressure misses the mark as the tight end catches a drag route and turns upfield for a gain of 9. We call timeout to stop the clock with 1:54 left in the game. On 1st and 10, we set up to rush both A-gaps and bring pressure with mixed coverage. The halfback leaks out, curls into an open space, and catches a pass for a gain of 5. We respond by calling our second timeout with 1:44 left on the clock. On 2nd and 5, the trips left formation screams screen to the right, but our diagnosis is errant as our opponent calls verticals and hits the slot post to move the ball to the 11. On 1st and 10, our opponent opts to hurry to the line instead of milking the clock. The no huddle attempt allows our defense to get in the proper red zone play and give our opponent a look he doesn't expect. The tight end in motion runs precious seconds off the clock, but we're saving our last timeout. At the snap, the tight end catches the ball in the flat and is tackled immediately. We call timeout with 1:08 left. On 2nd and 9, the offense needs only burn the final 63 seconds off the clock. We again face a 3-wide formation, screen pass to the left, but a quick tackle leaves us with hope on 3rd down. On 3rd and 3, our opponent again hurries to the line and snaps the ball with several seconds left on the play clock. The pass to the flat is deflected and incomplete leaving 37 seconds on the clock. On 4th and 3, our opponent lines up to kick a short field goal with 34 seconds to make the score 15-10. On the kickoff, we're down 5 points with 34 seconds left. We must score a touchdown to win, but it will be a difficult task with no timeouts. A short kickoff allows us to return the ball to the 32. On 1st and 10, we look to work the sidelines by throwing corners to the slots. To clear the zones, we send our outside receivers deep on streaks. At the snap, we read man defense and fire a pass to our slot at the cut. We complete the pass but cannot get out of bounds, so we hurry to the line to run our next play. On 1st and 10, we run the same play, but an incomplete pass stops the clock and gives us a breather. On 2nd and 10, with 11 seconds left in the game, we have time to take 2 shots at the end zone. We expect the defense to drop everyone into coverage, but he rushes one defensive end on the right. We find a good spot in the pocket and launch a prayer to the end zone to our tallest receiver, who leaps, goes up for the rebound, and comes down with the pass in the end zone. The extra point puts us up 2 points with 3 seconds left. Strange things happen in Madden, so we stay on guard. On the kickoff, we line up for an onside kick with the hope that our coverage team will get in position for a tackle without the threat of a return. But we only run 1 second off the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 40, our opponent lines up for a field goal attempt that would be the game winner. But with the wind in his face, our opponent has second thoughts and calls a timeout. After the timeout, the offense lines up in their standard trips left formation. Our quarters defense is in loose man, pass committed, and playing coverage over the top. At the snap, our opponent is obviously looking for the home run, but doesn't have time to get the pass away as the defensive line swarms the quarterback for a game-winning sack. Our opponent lacked a viable clock management strategy that could have run the final seconds off and eliminated any opportunity for us to win the game. Our execution at crunch time and a prayer at their end pulled victory from the jaws of defeat. This has been a presentation of MaddenUniversity.com. If you like this game, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more GameFilm and follow us on Twitter at TNT713.